हाँ बताइए.
बस ये तनिष.
Hi. Hi Tanish. Yeah, Tanish, tell me. What all subjects do you have presently in ninth?
In ninth, we like in school.
Huh? At
Uh,
present, what are you doing?
So we have three science,
Hmm.
history, Hindi, uh, economics, maths,
Okay.
ICT.
So you have English, maths, economics,
Yeah.
ICT, and physics, chem, bio.
Hmm.
Yeah, 7 subjects.
History.
History also, 8 subjects. I think.
And we have 9 subjects.
Oh, 9. What are the subjects that you are good at? What are your strengths?
I'm good at like ICT, science, and maths.
ICT, maths, and
Science.
science. Within science, which one do you connect more to?
Physics
chem, or
and
bio?
physics and chemistry, like more.
Physics, chemistry. Do you really have good interest in that? I mean, you understand it well, you enjoy it. Whether it's showing it in marks or no is a different question. Do you enjoy these subjects?
Yeah, I enjoy it.
You do. Okay.
Hmm.
So, yeah. So, why are you looking at home schooling option?
Because like there are less subjects and like I don't know, it's better. I think it's better than school.
Better in what sense?
Like I can focus on the subjects that I know or I'm good at. So that's one.
Okay, so one is, yes, you will be able to focus on the subjects. If you take less subjects and the ones which you like to do, you will be more focused. Yeah, that's one reason, which is correct. Now, anything that you really want to do, but because of 9 subjects and too much pressure from school, you are not able to do. Is there anything?
Not really.
What is your passion? What do you want to do?
Like I can go in like science field or I'm like or like if you see like
Okay, I'm not asking about your career option right now. What I'm asking is, what is that you have you have holidays now, right? There is no school.
Yeah.
You are at home. So what is that you love doing? Anything?
Sports.
Yeah. So what in sports?
Like cricket, football.
You enjoy both the sports?
Yeah.
Okay. Anything in like, art or craft or music or dance or any other hobby which you really feel like doing when you get up?
No.
No. Okay. Sports excites you.
Yeah.
Okay. Fine. So, yeah, I would like to speak to your dad. What is your reason of Tanish doing homeschooling?
Yeah, main reason is he can skip history, Hindi, which is very lengthy subjects. So he can better focus in 5-6 subjects.
Correct.
So that is the main reason. Because they are not allowed. Srira is not allowing to drop subjects.
So you feel he's too burdened with 9 subjects given by school?
Yes.
And he's not able to focus what he wants to do?
Yeah.
Okay. I think we already had a meeting. We have discussed it. Still, if there is anything in your mind you want to clarify, which can help you take a decision whether to go for it or not.
Is going to have a break in studies because if so many hours is there only focus on studies, maybe he get tired or he will not took more interest in subjects or is there a break time or something like that?
Which break are you talking about?
In school there is a break, little bit break, 2-3 breaks during after some lectures they have a break for
Correct.
10-15 minutes. Yeah,
Correct.
for having a lunch break also, or
Hmm.
for sports also they go down and have some. Yeah.
Mhm.
See, when he's doing homeschooling, see, in school what happens, the child is there for 7 to 8 hours. Yeah.
Yeah.
And the attention span of a child is very less as such.
Yeah.
Within one lecture also, like, he cannot concentrate. So you'll see towards the end of the day, last
Yeah.
1 or 2 lectures, they are sleepy, they are drowsy, and they are not able to pay attention. They get tired, they get
True.
mentally and physically exhausted. Yeah.
True.
So that's why those little breaks are given to them. And of course they need a lunch break in between. But when they do homeschooling, they are actually at home, so they are on break only. So so they can use the time the way they want to use, and the way you will plan their time for them. They can pursue, they can have some good habits, and some discipline has to be followed, and they can pursue their hobbies and their interest and what they wanted to do, which was not possible during the school days. So as far as academic goes, so whenever the classes will be there of those 5 or 6 subjects he will be joining, so that time he will be coming for that. He'll go back home and he'll do the assignment or work connected to those subjects. Yeah. Mr. Vora, you want to ask something?
After how many days you guys are guide us ki Tanisi, how where Tanisi stands in after 1 month, 2 months, how he's progressing, or like.
Now in Tanish's case, he has already done IGCSE 1, which is grade 9. He's already finished. So now if he's joining us now in grade 10, so there is a lot of backlog. There's a lot of portion which needs to be covered, and we don't know where he stands in those subjects. So for him, it will take at least 3 to 4 months to come at a certain level where we can, we are in a position to say where he is coming, like, where he is reaching. And then the journey will begin from there. Like this year we had Dhruva and Ayan from the same school. Right? If you know them. I think Tanish must be knowing Dhruva and Ayan.
Yeah, I know.
So Ayan was with us in grade 9 for some subjects, and then in 10th he joined more subjects. But Dhruva directly joined us in 10th. So initially 3 to 4 months, because each child is different. Their grasping, their learning capacity is different. So he took 3 to 4 months to, for us to understand where he stands, because we were revising the entire grade 9 portion with him, so that there is no gap over there. And then he picked up the speed, and he appeared for the February boards now. Both of them, they appeared now in March 2020 board exam. So I would say 3 to 4 months before the board exam, they were actually like, the level was very different than the time when they joined. So they really like came up very well. Like they were all like at A's now, A's and A stars, both of them. So there is no magic like, that he will just come and then, he will be transformed. So it has to, go step by step, and we have to work as per his abilities and, his grasping level, and we have to move accordingly. But what I can say is 3 to 4 months is where you will see progress happening, and he'll be much better off. And then of course we will be regularly taking tests and all, which will tell us also, tell you also, and tell him also where he stands and how to improve him further.
Now in current situation, because of this corona, delay and means regular we cannot attend classes personally there. Maybe you are arranging online and that stuff, but it will a little bit difficult to cope up.
Okay, so I would say, like, it's life, and we can't like stick to the situations. We have to move on, and schools are also shut. Exams have been cancelled. In fact, IB, A-level, IG board exams of May are cancelled. So just to keep the things going further, and the students who are sitting at home, this is the best time that they can utilize now, for their academics. This is a very good time in their hand. And so I think that's why we made this decision that from the coming week we are going online, and we will be doing our classes on a regular basis. In fact, what we have done is all the students who were in grade 8th or 9th, we are already starting with the next academic year, but because it doesn't make sense now just to carry on with the old academic year, and because they don't have exams, and we are already done with their portion, with their revision, with their mock test. So we are moving ahead so that they will be much better off utilizing this time. So I think these next 2-3 months, it's all the more like, it will help Tanish to focus on the revision of the grade 9th and become better at the subjects that he is going to choose. Now, the only thing is he needs to decide what subjects to carry on in grade 10. That's a very important decision, because later on his A-level or IBDP or whichever board he enters into and whatever career he takes, so he should have his options open, and he should be able to enjoy the subjects he is doing and make a career out of it.
So what you are suggesting?
Okay, I would like to interact with Tanish there.
Yeah.
Okay, Tanish, English and maths anyways is compulsory. Yeah, in Cambridge, in IGCSE. So these two subjects are there. You said sciences is what you like, correct? So I would suggest you go ahead with your physics and chemistry, so that your options ahead are open in the science fields and engineering and all. And then I would suggest economics you must take there, because economics is a subject which gets very well fit with the science stream, the commerce stream, as well as humanities. Like India, we have economics honors, like BA economic honors we do, so it goes well with sociology, psychology. Economics is also a major part in management courses like business studies, accounts, and economics goes very well. And the students who go abroad to US and UK universities, so in my last 15 years I've seen the universities there prefer students having physics, maths, and economics in their high levels in IBDP program. So universities give a lot of preference to economics. So I think these are the 5 subjects which you should go ahead with. Other than that, if you want, then you can add the subjects like out of what you have. History, if you really have liking for it. Otherwise, no. Okay, so history is out. ICT at IGCSE level, it's an easy subject to score and all, but there's no value addition happening there. So there are the practical and theory paper is there in ICT, but you can always learn computers very well from outside rather than taking this as a proper subject there. So that also you can delete. What else you have? Hindi, how are you in Hindi?
Not really good.
Leave it then. You don't need to. You should do what you are good at and what makes you feel more confident, and devote your time and focus and energies to that. Yeah. What else do you have other than these subjects? Are we done with it?
Yeah.
Accounts.
You have accounts?
No.
Okay. Since you mentioned accounts, so let me just add to it. If he takes accounts now as a new subject, which earlier some students have done who came to us for homeschooling, because school did not give that option earlier. So if he goes for accounts, then his accounts and economics will open his management and commerce field also for tomorrow. He wants to get into financial fields, finance field, management, BBA, MBA programs, and insurance and stock market and other sectors. So that field will be open, and plus physics, chemistry, his science fields are already open. So if you want both fields to be open, he can always add accounts to his portfolio.
5 subjects are there.
Yeah.
Maths, science, English, and
economics. Yes, these are the 5 subjects which will be best suited for Tanish, knowing his interest and his capabilities. And minimum 5 you have to take. So additionally, if you want to keep the option open, you can always add accounts to it. And now if he's not going to school, he will have enough time to do accounts from the base.
Yeah, but like only the problem in economics is that like you have to like remember all the definitions and like all the basic terms. So that's like little challenge.
You find that difficult?
Yeah.
And writing big answers also.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, writing is a
Mm.
problem. See, the beauty in IGCSE in fact is that it's more of a application based, logical and understanding based curriculum. In economics IGCSE you have two papers. So your paper one is MCQs, which is 30 questions there. So
Yeah.
if you have a good understanding of the subject, you will be able to crack it, right? Yeah. Paper 2 is of your 90 marks where you have a case study. Case study is further divided into 2, 4, 6, 8 mark questions. So there you don't have to remember anything. It's all application from the case. So whatever comes in the case, if you have understanding, you have to write in your own words and apply some theory to it. Yeah. Then in your section B, you have to do 3 questions out of 4. Now here there is something like, where you have first question, which is definition. So, we'll give you a list of definitions. Now definition that comes for 2 marks. So there, that's the only thing that you have to, but that will help you to improve your other answers also, because definition includes some economic terminologies. Yeah, that will. And Cambridge over there in UK, they are looking for students to use good economic terminology in their answers, the diagrams, the examples, real life examples to be quoted there. So the beauty of IGCSE economics is you can create your own answers, and there are thousands of students around the world giving this exam. And the examiner is unlike ICSE or CBSE, where you have to be very bookish. You have to learn, and then you have to write that, reproduce that, whatever you have memorized. So here is not the case. Here you have to understand the things and write in your own language. Yes, having said that, you need to put in some kind of terminology to it, so that there is substance to your answer. Yeah. So Mr. Vora, I feel it's all good with him. I think the kind of pressure he was feeling with the 9 subjects, he'll be very relieved, and he can go ahead with 5 subjects, which we have already chosen for him, or could even add one more subject of accounts, which can make his options open. So you can discuss among yourself, and then let me know, how we can help you in that.
So what are the days you are going to take classes? A full week or Saturday, Sundays?
No, that is like the timetable we are already setting now. So, the new timetable for the academic year, because we are starting from 6th April. So now, as per the timetable, wherever his subjects are being set, I'll share it with you, and then he can, come for the classes online. Plus, Tanish has to come a little more extra. So he will be part of the group for all those 5-6 subjects. Plus, we will be taking him a little individually also and guiding him for the IGCSE grade 9th work, so that there is a revision and there is some test and there is some practice happening of his last year portion as well. Once you confirm it to me, what subjects you want to enroll for, and then I will share the timetable and other details with you.
Okay.
Yeah, Tanish, where is he?
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye. Thank you so much.
Bye. All the best. Enjoy. Be safe. Be healthy. Make the best use of this time. Yeah, Tanish?
Yeah.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Have a nice day. Bye. Bye.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank
Most
you.
welcome. Most welcome.